It is I, Valadriel the Mad. Hashtag branding. Finally, the path is opened.
Onward, dweller.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
Even Spite felt the chill. I did not know he could.
So many things to find. It wants me to go that way. That's the only way it offers. Or does it? Yes, it's the only way it offers. Love the griffin statues.
Darkspawn, let's clear them out.
Gotta get better at that. Oh no! Whatever will I do?
Stay in cover. If the Darkspawn are here, the blood in this island must be running wild.
If the Guardians can't handle them, then it's up to us.
So Spite doesn't worry you.
Well, a little bit. But Rook trusts you, and so I do too.
What if Rook's wrong about me, though? I am an assassin. A paid killer.
Well, no one's paying you to kill me, so I figure I'm probably safe.
There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solas's memories. Remember last time, the past really can still hurt you.
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solas, whatever happened in this memory, he was
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within their citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
more visions of the past. Solas sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
I already have one demon. I'm not pretending to be another.
I really do think that Lucanus is like the Iron Bull of this game, dialogue-wise. He's the best so far.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp. Okay. Think like a spirit of disruption. We're through.
The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached!
Love the decor. Nothing like branch people.
They bring the strength of the Fade!
We're almost through to their citadel, and the Evanurus know it.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them.
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast! For victory!
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
Well, that was terrifying.
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me?
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
Solus is quite
knowingly
Machiavellian.
sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
Love how he rationalizes every horrible decision he makes.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanurus.
And they were beings he respected. Imagine what he did to his friends.
Let's see what... What this fragment can tell us.
What were we talking about? What if Rook's wrong about me, though? I am an assassin. A paid killer.
Well, No one's paying you to kill me, so I figure I'm probably safe.
True.
Where is the thing? Fast travel.
That Fade Tear is spewing blight. This is how the gods are sending the blight through the veil, probably weakening it too.
I noticed you weren't at the supper table last night. Are you not feeling well?
Oh, you noticed? I wasn't hungry.
Harding made her potato stew.
Oh, I had no idea. Nice work.
Harding made her potato stew.
Oh, I had no idea that she was cooking.
I didn't know that.
Stay in cover.
Nice work!
Hate those things.
Still in one piece.
These roots may be unbound, Dweller. Seek out what holds it closed.
Confused. Now it's telling me it's all the way over here. Yeah, I've been there before. Oh, even with the quest markers helping, these things are difficult to find.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Buildings in the Fade, with little holding them together.
Everything in the Fade is magic, a reflection. Don't think of it like the real world.
Statue pointing this. I hear magical noises. Just came from.
I noticed you weren't at the supper table last night. Are you not feeling well?
Oh, you noticed? I wasn't hungry.
Hardly made her hotel.
Nice one, Rook.
I forgot what I was going to say. Hilda. Harding made her potato stew.
Oh, I had no idea that she was cooking.
I didn't know that could happen to potatoes. It was a learning experience.
It usually is.
I didn't know that could happen to potatoes. That's good.
Trouble coming.
I think I'm getting better.
Good work, everyone!
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
Belara, why are they called veil jumpers? What are they jumping over?
It's more that we're jumping into problem spots and less that we're jumping things, in general.
I wouldn't want the crows to start being called death climbers, is all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But what about death jumpers, right?
Oh, I dig her. Really? Give me a big slope up and that's it? Missed opportunity. That is a lot of health.
Watch ahead.
Nicely done, Rook.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
That way.
Another tendril gone. Don't let it get on you.
Inside.
Get it. Let's come over here. Do I get down?
That's not growing back.
That's our route to the Fade Tear, but the Blight's overflowing.
Those blight tendrils we saw lead right here. That's our answer.
Why are there so many bones?
Dweller, this binding can be thwarted. Find the answer.
So it is two different portals. So that's how that works. Warden's best friend it is. I'm a completionist. I like to get everything done, all the side quests done as early as
So
possible.
when the Veil Jumpers deal with a relic, who hires you?
Nobody? Who in a forest would hire us?
That's exactly what I was wondering. How do you get your jobs?
We...
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it!
Antoine, Evka. It's been a while.
Yes, and Harding, it's good to see you again.
I hear you've been causing problems.
I'm trying to stop it. Not my fault the first warden has a stick up his...
And you wonder why he doesn't like you.
He barely likes us. What's going on?
It's the Elven gods. They're real, and they're changing the blight. Darkspawn too. You must have heard of Demeda's Crossing. The blight there was unlike anything I've seen, and it hit too fast. Whatever comes next, it's bad.
A change? Manipulation could explain it. We've been looking into oddities with the blight ourselves, and it's altered. I can feel it.
Then you believe me.
You're a lot of things, Rook, and a good warden's one of them. You wouldn't lie about this.
Thanks, thanks.
We're with you. Now, let's see what we can do.
If the blight's changed, we need our order. The first warden likes us more than you, but that's not saying much.
If he thinks what happened to that village was an aberration, a further hunch from Evka and myself won't win him over.
We need more proof.
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission, not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the
See,
blight.
dwarfs are possible. I'm telling you.
Got it. Stay safe.
You too.
We'll see you soon.
If those two crazy kids can make it work, so can I and Harding.
Well, I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they
Very
ambushed?
observative. A griffin. They're supposed to be extinct.
Easy, boy.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
Easy. I'm a warden too. We found blight in the tent. You've had company.
Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Another warden couldn't hurt. Try to keep up.
Elven warrior, mage,
Got a scent.
and
Follow the
rogue?
squawks.
Since when do we have a griffin?
Do I
Aren't they
hear full
extinct?
elven party in
Keeping
my
it
future?
quiet, even from other wardens. That's why we're training in the middle of nowhere.
That would
Hassan,
be a
don't get too
yes.
far ahead.
That kinda sounded like a no.
Oh, Davrin, you came and dun, 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 dun. Oh, we have much building. Ooh, monster hunter. I like it. I think I'm in love.
Oh.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own.
Alright, I just had to say it. So my final party is going to be a black elven warrior, a Hispanic looking elven mage, and an Asian looking elven rogue. Alright, I said it. Cacti are destructible. Right.
You spotted something.
Noted.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands?
Not sure he understands anything at dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
It'd be very cool if he uses the Griffin in combat. Davrin, you and I are getting off on the right foot.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention. Hassan, hit that!
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lance and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them. Hold up. Let's get in there.
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just recoils from them.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
A proper meat shield.
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. The monster came out of nowhere. It ran ahead.
It's back?
Davin, remember. A light touch.
You're the trainer.
Oh, so sad. I missed the sad moment.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them. Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Asan. Is that Elven?
It's Elven, for arrow. Elby grows into it.
More Darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloomhowler. It's going after the other Griffins.
There are other Griffins?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
Watch out, Rook. Darkspawn.
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help in the fight.
Watch out. One more to go. Big one.
I see it.
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there. The elevator's behind that blight. Let's get through it. Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
Would explain the weird things I'm hearing. But the first warden hasn't said anything.
He doesn't want to listen.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of darkspawn? These griffins are a secret. Keep moving. The area's not far.
Digging the music. The last one. Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike. So many of my fellow wardens are dying. Oh well, more glory for me.
What is that?
The gloom howl. Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
Who would cage these majestic beasts?
More griffins!
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Highness. Calm down. You too, Rumptail. We'll come back for both of you.
Never leaving home without my meat shield ever again.
Heads up. We've got one more dark spot. Main look.
Where are you? You missed me. Oh no, he hit me. Level 20.
Yellow you want. You're not taking these griffins.
My moment has come. I shall now become a shadow dragon. Now's when things get interesting.
They're up there.
Their blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
Leave these animals alone. They aren't yours.
They've always belonged to me. Mortal threats are a dull blade.
The griffins. Oh, why the griffins?
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter for the blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
He'd rather arrest us.
If you're lucky. When has he ever gone easy?
the first warden's fighting the wrong war.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other Griffins back...
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
You got a friend in me.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice... What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it! So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
Any sign of the gods? 2 dragons at once can't be a coincidence.
If it is, the shadow dragons and the crows didn't say anything about it.
Last time you saw the dragon, the gods were nearby, no? They'll be lurking somewhere. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
The shadow dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathis.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
Alright. So, from a strategic perspective, helping Minrathos seems like the way to go. Access to mages, access to all kinds of resources, large empire. I don't want the gods getting this. Poor innocent people, strategic advantage. Poor innocent people, strategic advantage. I think you guys know which way I'm gonna go.
We help Nev in Minrathis.
But the Treviso civilians...
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. But if the Venatori take control of Tevinter, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. That said, 2 of you should go to Treviso. See if you can help Lucanus get the civilians to safety. And we'll head to Minrathis.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right? Dragon circling the Anderella's grounds. Gotta hurry.
Yes, unfortunately, this means that we lose Lucanus. For now. He will come back. Eventually. There's always a decision early on in the Dragonage games like this, where it's like, oh, sacrifice a city, lose a friend, get a friend back later. It's what it is. Yes, I always side with the mages.
Watch out!
Yeah. I was expecting it to be bad, but...
No time to waste. We need to find him.
Get to fight our first dragon. Yes. Looking forward to it. Little dragon slaying never hurt nobody. Except for the dragon. Damn dragon huggers.
Brooke, you turned up. We could use the help.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon. We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
All right, let's see if I can get its attention.
Interesting.
Got company.
Witness the handiwork of immortals! Fail our combat!
Chaos, decay, the past in ruin, and the last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
She's sexy.
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it, and you make a give
Gotta
up
love a
the
woman with
Dreadwolf's
tentacles.
dagger.
Come get it.
By force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creations.
Yay! Blighted dragon. Who'd have thunk?
She's Blight, and the Blight feels really weird. The gods corrupted her.
I feel it too. We didn't plan on her being blighted. How should we handle this?
What we came to do.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, it's like a freaking homing missile. Blow her up. That can't be good.
Toyed with these morsels long enough. Your strength is needed elsewhere. Hear my voice and return.
We're just getting started.
It's gone, but it's wounded.
We were so close. I know we can beat that thing. If only we were faster or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
And we have to keep it grounded.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse. It would have been worse if you weren't here.
There's another dragon in Treviso. Maybe there's still time.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanus. We're on our way.
That's it? Oh, come on. Oh, city got an upgrade.
We chased away the dragon in Minrathis. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows. But
we came as quick as we could after Minrathis.
there was little chance. However fast you came, the gods timed their invasion well.
I thought we'd be faster. I thought...
You're a Grey Warden. Can anything be done about the blight in the waterways?
First, block off the affected canals. Warn away everyone you can. The Wardens might have something more, but we may have worse coming with the gods.
Just send them word, please.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Antam to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are.
Then I can focus on Treviso. Once we find our footing, the blood of these gods will flow.
Nice.
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
Interesting.
Greetings, friends. Chance Candide, at your service.
I'm Rook.
Ah! Taya and Viago have mentioned that you can be trusted, and I require assistance. The Blight has piled itself onto the streets, choking off the city. We cannot have it. I will mark where it is worst. Please, go and clear it away. With 2 Grey Wardens, surely this will take no time at all.
Just leave it to us.
Gladly.
We need that report Irulan was asking about.
Be happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both.
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganan and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising.
The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And now we've seen that power firsthand. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the Blighted Dragons.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
So, best guess, how many deaths? Hundreds? Thousands?
At least. Those deaths would have been on my conscience. But the world would once again be as it should be.
Oh, and here I was worried.
Many would have died, I know. But afterward, flowers would grow again.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive, and that's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring, because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yeah, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them, and I'm a warden myself. Maybe that's enough.
Doubtful. You will want an army. And I believe you will find a way to obtain one. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
I think that was a great exchange.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. Rook, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death. Lucanus stayed behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We heard it but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathus, that's for sure.
Alright. I do need to say that last scene with Solus was really good, especially with because the whole idea is that, you know, who cares what they call me, at least I'll be alive. I'm a former Marine, he's a Grey Warden. I mean, that's pretty much the way that every soldier has functioned throughout history. They fight and they die so that others can have the quote-unquote privileged position of getting to judge us for it afterwards. So I thought that was fantastic dialogue.
That's hindsight talking. We didn't know a blighted dragon was coming, or that we'd need someone who could take it down.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the Veil? You really trust him?
Of course I don't trust him. He's the only option we have. If it makes you feel better, we've checked every piece of information he gave us.
That does make me feel better.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Everybody approves. Everybody wants me to talk to them. God. It's so needy, this group is.
Manifestation.
Well, you're gone for a while, so don't worry about upgrading your stuff. Well, it seems like I already got plenty of cold resistance. I see. Interesting.
Okay, Valara, what's your lead on getting us a Fate expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings. Rook, so we need a Fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
We've seen terrible magic. Old magic. It'll get worse unless we step up.
I see. Valara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a Fade expert and powerful psychagogue.
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Qunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready. Well, we need the support. Guess we're headed to Ravane.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Alright, who's next? How to get to Griffin Face. Really? That's it? Boo. I missed my castle.
What? You're
And
hungry?
my vassals.
I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Asan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
How did Weishaupt find Asan and the others?
I only got involved in this a little while ago. Most wardens are still in the dark. Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
I've always wondered about our history with griffins. Their emblem is everywhere.
I could swear Asan knows it too. Gives him a big head. Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Don't worry, you and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Our very own elven gods are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thedas. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Every life in Thedas depends on it.
Fair enough. Always good to know where the boss stands.
Pretty much at the world not ending.
I can get behind that.
Grey Wardens need like an oorah or a hua.
What? I
A
told
yut.
you. It's yams or nothing.
An aim high.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Recruit Fate Expert or Dragon Hunter. Oh. As a Grey Warden, I kind of feel like I want a Dragon Hunter. So many consequential decisions. It's too early in the game. I don't know what to do. Save your city. You got nothing to say to me? Really? Alright. I think it's time for a new look. This whole girl hair thing is, well, look at it. How's a maid supposed to survive in combat with all that? Look at it. It's all up in his face. Such an impractical look. Oh. That's not the mirror. Oh, time to see what new looks I have available. Simple but stylish, no? I need something that says, look at me. I'm Arctic Mage. But I don't take myself too seriously. I dig. We're gonna rock this look for a while. Very last spring. Oh, that's pretty good math for the dragon. Speaks to me. But nyeh. Niet, niet, niet. Oh, sexy. What? No. Foolishness. Oh, wow. Look at that griffin wingness. Sexy. Yes, yes, I'm going with the sexy look. That's right, viewers. I'm bringing sexy back. I said it. Let's see if I have other options for the rest of the team. Look at her. I call this her grown-up look. He's not even here. Okay. I can dig this. Now to fix this god-awful hair. Oh, it's just everywhere.
Don't panic. Things always seem impossible.
Something more manly. Niet. I said manly, not square. Seriously, what is with the lack of manly hair options? I'm officially downgrading the character creation menu to a 6.5. I expect a patch immediately, BioWare. Really? You man-bunned a bald guy. You're monsters. So French. Why must there always be a man bun? Really? This is what I must settle for? BioWare, I hate you. I hate you for this. Alright, seriously, my elf needs to eat more protein. Yeah. Little more muscular. Roll with this. That's what I like. A little more shoulder width. A little more height. I'm a tall elf now. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Glute size. Bolt size. Too far. Too far, BioWare. I was hoping for an option to just increase the thickness of my arms, but alright. Works. For now. Alright. My new look. The new Valadrio the Mad. Tell me what you think. Let's go to the city of the Blighted. Ooh, new places to go. Alright, it's time to rock my new dream team. Don't let me down, dream team. Let's show these people what mythological elves can do. Ugh, I might have to go back to the old hair. Balance is for nubs.
You ever talk to Jacob?
Look at what the blight has done to this place.
Made it beautiful.
I hear you're the one who got that fancy Luvian up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way. Everyone helped out.
So tell me, how safe is it? Any reason to be worried?
Oh, you shouldn't worry at all.
So it's safe then?
No, just worrying won't help. Whatever happens will be instantaneous.
That's reassuring.
I love her.
Watch ahead.
Love the music. Also, I just want to say she looks sexy in her new look, in her new outfit. You guys know it's true.
There, that pile of blight. That's what Chance wanted us to clear out.
There's something awful about seeing blight like this in a city.
Target those blighted oils. That should weaken it. It's working. We're weakening it.
I've heard some of the new ones do. Nice hit, below.
I hate to say it, but we should take a look at that darkspawn. Something was off about it.
I like this thing.
This darkspawn's wearing a necklace? The pendant's shaped like a crow. We need to show this to Chance.
I think I might actually be able to defeat this guy.
The fires are lit.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do the hair. I must return to the girly coif. Okay. Of course, I go to the wrong place. I think I might like wearing this ice mage looking gear all the time. I think I might change that.
I'm still weirded out by this fade crap. But
$27. If it wasn't for the jewelry, I might have been able to rock that one. Really? Padawan learner. Yep, 27 it is. BioWare, I hate you so much for this.
Beware the ancient.
Alright, here goes nothing.
That sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption, undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Look out!
Take it down!
Uh-oh.
attack.
I'm really sucking this time. Generally just let them focus on the ants. How am I doing worse than I did last time?
It's drawing power from the Fate Tear.
Not just the tear, the blight.
That should weaken it.
healed again?
It's weakening the Fade Tear. Keep going. That should weaken it.
Ranged incoming.
More of that. Over on your right.
Almost got you. Come on. His difficulty increased. He was originally level 27 when I first fought him. Now he's level 32. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Up. That's right. Step into my web. Aha! Gotcha! Almost got you. Come on. That's right. Come to Papa. Come on. Huzzah! Got him! Woo!
They're gone. The Fade Tear and that evident. All that's left is its essence. The Revenant's essence feels darker.
That was a fun fight, I gotta say. I'm not looking forward to that fight when I play this on Nightmare mode. That was hard enough on regular. Ooh. Well, that's useless.
I heard about this Nadas Derthalan spirit you found. I heard about this Nadas Derthalan spirit you found.
I sure didn't expect that.
Be careful. The things that pop out of nowhere usually bite you in the ass.
Like Hassan?
And that beak of his hurts.
Alright. So that's not the spirit. It's not that one.
This door. I think the essence we took from that Revenant might be our way through.
Then it's a key. Maybe the gods are hiding something.
Dragon Slayer or Fate Expert. I do like dragon slaying. She seems fun.
Hey.
Tosh.
Yep.
Rook, I hear you need help.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
Let's move.
I like her.
So what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vinsomer out of her lair. I set bait. She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
Oh, that's some weird lag. Hopefully this clears up.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsomer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Lightning? Now we're talking.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
What was that? Woohoo.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
Get ready, they go hard.
Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons. Eat shit. This is not your land.
Time to finish this run.
What?
That one had to hurt, Tom. Watch for ranged attacks.
So you've got no problem fighting other Qunari?
I'm from Mervain. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Anton don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
Tosh, why do you want to work with us?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
real quick. I'm missing something about how these abilities work. I need to get used to being a little more up close and personal. Noted. Although, could go for something. As long as I'm getting in melee. Hold on to that for now. Look at me kicking doors in like a bad ASS.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
It's pretty straightforward to me. Six mana on kill. Huh. Not sure if I have a mana regeneration problem or my stuff not proccing fast enough problem. I need to pay attention. Probably could have just zip lined across again.
Alright, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
The bait will find us. Look out! Deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
The deep stalkers are the bait?
Yup.
Now you're stealing my tricks.
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
That's getting it done, Tosh. Heads up. Bigger one on the way. Could be the Alpha.
That's the pack leader. Take her down.
Nice one.
I definitely have a cooldown spell.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
She'll like it.
My son walked
And
into
this
the room
potion will put her to sleep
mid-fight.
for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So we held up our end of the bargain?
We did okay. What do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? I can't see that. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
Well, no, duh. Destroying things is fun.
I left the horn right up there. You found it? There you go. A Qunari.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responded quickly to the horn.
This time.
You fed her before?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Okay.
Vinsomers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
It's cool.
close. A lot bigger than a griffin.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Some of these buildings look like Grey Warden architecture.
Good eye. Wardens used to have a big outpost here. They left after a volcano erupted. Said it closed some tunnels.
Makes sense. If a volcano floods the deep road with magma, you don't need to worry about Darkspawn using those tunnels. The Antom are definitely here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing. More on top. Not even supposed to be here. Sus people? I'll show you weak sus people. Come on, let's keep looking.
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Qunari were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. But Qunari builders are... part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this and start building their own. Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vincemer.
She's a dragon. She can take care of herself.
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
We're defending it. What nonsense is this? I hunt and murderify dragons. I do not approve of saving dragons. This isn't The Witcher. It's bloody Dragonage. Why isn't she currently able to do this? Strange.
Come on! Covenant range!
Boss Visala!
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benarie Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Q2!
Yunasi Bishida.
Well, I guess this confirms that Qunari are part dragon.
So, you breathe fire.
Yeah. You don't just hunt dragons. You're... Part dragon?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
A trapped animal is a scared animal. She'll be angry once we free her.
You're right. We gotta be ready to run. Hopefully she won't chase us.
Hold on. I'm gonna... Hopefully she'll let me go back so we can burn down those crystals.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Qunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
What happened to the Aeroshock? What happened to Sten?
Wonderfully done, Tosh. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Qunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We expect some dragon trouble, so we need a dragon hunter. You'll feel right at home.
Hooray.
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're
I
welcome
dig
back,
her
Gwyneth.
emerald horn.
Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
The design for Tosh
Mother,
is pretty
What
cool.
did you do?
I dig it.
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with
Don't
Rook's
like
team.
the direction that her
Do you not
dialogue's
wish
going
to
in,
stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
She's a dragon hunter. I'm hiring her to hunt dragons and kill Darkspawn. What? How am I supposed to keep her safe? This is ridiculous.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah, she's a lot.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Way to make things difficult for no reason. Jesus. Ragtag bunch of hooligans. Everybody wants to have chats.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh, puzzles.
See, I like some puzzles, but not when they're just thrown in.
Right?
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It was one of those who sits in which seat
I feel
things.
like this is a meta conversation.
Where the guy with an axe has to sit to the left of the guy who likes brandy?
Exactly. Who cares that much about seating arrangements? Why
They're
is
making
that
fun of us.
controlling the lock on an ancient treasure chest?
It's Vashidon. Just pick a chair.
Or themselves. It's Vashidon. I like her. She's fun. She's definitely the Iron Bull of the group. God, I wish there would be a possibility for Iron Bull and her to be in the same game, but because of the options in the final DLC, there's a possibility that he dies, so... Nope.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
Huh. So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda.
How have you
And they
survived
live
as
for
a Grand
centuries.
Warden and don't
Lots
know
of time to
dragon
gather a
basic?
bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Glad to have a treasure hunter on the team. You're stealing stuff for us, not from us, right?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old
in the
forgotten
name.
ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Qunari stuff.
So your mother appraises Qunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The Lords send that stuff back to the Qunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
Just a finder's fee?
Yep.
But the Lords at the top could be charging anything for these artifacts and you wouldn't know.
I know what happened to the last Lord who bled a contact. That's enough. The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Qunari history. The Lords gave her work.
Huh. How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now Rivane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
All right, I guess I'll just leave you here, treasure hunter, with all the priceless artifacts.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat or traps?
Nah.
All right, just let me know when.
I'm just gonna say, Tasha's entire personality seems to be a combination of the kind of dialogue that made Iron Bull fantastic and everything woke. I'm just saying it. She's the woke character.
Need and
I couldn't hold it back anymore. Sorry, not sorry.
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep? I know, I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Quiet's good. Quiet means Darkspawn haven't shown up. Or they have, but they aren't currently trying to eat your liver. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Well, that must have been something.
There was a bit more in the middle, but yeah.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
When you're a warden, the Darkspawn's song is part of you. It's in your head and your dreams. Not all the time, but I was told full blights make it worse. I wasn't ready for how much.
No sweet dreams for heroes.
Not so much.
Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
A late night won't kill me.
Say that again in the morning.
Ugh, early mornings. Now those might kill me. Hi there, boy.
The griffin is a very cool touch. I do miss like all the NPCs and stuff that you get with the castle. Come on, guys. 10 years? 10 years. And this is what you come up with. Yeah, everyone's a critic.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
How to train a griffin.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force, working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large, and she's got many things to deal with.
So, how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall
she's
one day,
terrifying.
and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So, did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
Sounds like Liliana.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way.
Her
Some
face
of
is
them were
healed.
more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs.
Quartermaster.
Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
You helped people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right. Like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Not appeared yet.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
I bolstered guards along the ridge. We've got the high ground.
Do we have the latest scouting report?
How are supplies? Don't be shy. Take a gander.
Permanently boost health by 25 when acquired. Watch out for stuff like that. do I get a shop level 4?
Till next time.
Another owl.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right, the, what did you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. I'm going to teach Hassan how to find some.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world, looking for adventure.
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan of failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
It's right there. Why can't I swim to you? It's ridiculous.
That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
That was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Nug droppings. Yuck.
The Nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the Nugs like truffles. Could Hassan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum. Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if you can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, the way of the bow, the way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There are easier causes than dying in the deep roads.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
Till you meet one you can't beat.
Haven't yet.
Should be able to pick you up. It's a weapon.
Hassan's got something. Why don't you take a look? I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So don't let anything happen to you.
We're both wardens. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
Two or three times, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm. But you can't beat back death forever. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
But he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
I'm really digging that character so far. Yes, this is my group. They're glorious. The Elven Trinity of awesomeness is made. Perhaps that will be the name of this episode.